We're going to kick off. Welcome back to Draw Me Anything. I'm Jason Chatfield. I'm a cartoonist here in New York City. Thank you for tuning in. The way this works is similar to an AMA or an Ask Me Anything, where you can, request or ask questions in the comments and someone just answers them. This is a Draw Me Anything, where you can request anything you want me to draw, and I'll draw it live. You can ask me questions, and I'll answer them while I'm drawing. But for the most part, it's just a little spin on an old favorite. Hello, Gognur. I wish I knew how to pronounce your name properly, especially with this Australian accent. I am from Australia, by the way. That's why I sound like I just had a mild stroke. But yes, I am very happy to see you all here. I'm going to kick things off in a second. I can see that we already have some requests coming into the comments, but just before I start today, I wanted to address something that I have written about this week, and that Ann Telnes has written about, and Alex Hallett, and Oliver Berkman, and Jesse Canales Weiner, and several other artists. And no, it's not a controversy about famous people joining Substack. It is the use of AI as an art tool. And by art tool, I don't mean rolling it into your workflow or your process. I mean literally just using it instead of artists creating art. I've written about this week in a post. I've written about it before pretty extensively. I organized a media summit in November of 2022, so like 3 years ago, about precisely this. And unfortunately, everything we were raising concerns about has come to pass, where much of the creative sector has been either laid off or is in the process of being laid off. I have now lost several jobs, big jobs, to AI, which is very frustrating for my landlord. But yeah, it's something that I want to talk about, I want to address. And today I am going to do something a little bit different. Um, Instead of just drawing what you request, I'm also side by side going to have ChatGPT try to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to see if I can beat it. I'm going to see if I can draw it quicker than ChatGPT. So your requests are going to come in. I am going to punch in a prompt to ChatGPT to draw the exact same thing, and then we're going to go head to head. This could go terribly. I've never done this before. I've never tried this. So this I could really get my ass handed to me. But I thought it's worth trying just to show you what 20 odd years of being a professional trained art, well, not trained, but practiced artist looks like versus a machine that was scraped on all the work of people who dedicated their entire lives to creating art. Anyway, so I'm going to flip the camera, and this is my drawing board. This is my desk. You can see this here. So I can see your comments on the laptop just there. What I think um, might be a good way to do this is to have these two side by side. This is an iPad. Perhaps I turn off this ring light so that you can actually see what's on the iPad. And I'm going to have my drawing on the right hand side, and I'm going to have ChatGPT's on the left. Okay, so the very first thing that was requested, and by the way, you make your requests in the comments if you want to make some kind of request for a drawing. Make it in the comments. You can just do it below. So the first and one of the best so far in all of these Draw Me Anythings. Uh, from Marguerite to here, dog poop. Okay, so I know it's called AI slop, but still, come on, Marguerite. All right, so dog poop is the prompt. I'm going to punch this into ChatGPT and see what it comes up with, and then I'm going to draw it and try and do it faster and hopefully better. All right, so a cartoon of dog poop. All right, go. Oh, what's that? You're still prompting? Oh, that's fun. Okay. Boy, it's taking a while. Yeah, no, it's still going. Okay, we're waiting. ChatGPT would. Okay. Oh, look, you did the stink lines and everything. Yeah. Cool. It's almost as if you were trained on the work of people who know how to draw stink lines. ChatGPT lost that one. Okay, fine. Let's try something else. Let's try another request that's come through. Okay. How about we yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Vintage jukebox. Okay, that's good. That's a great request. Obviously, I don't Google any of the references for these. I just use my memory, which is part of the visual vocabulary that artists build up over time. So, all right. I'm going to prompt a cartoon drawing of a vintage jukebox. Ready? Three, two, one, go. Well, ChatGPT is still generating. Um, okay, well, I guess I win that one. Okay, good job, ChatGPT. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell it to do it in black and white because I'm just doing black and white line art. So let's try and do a one-to-one. All right. This is the next request that's come through. I keep them coming, by the way. All right, Lil Friedman has requested that I draw a dragon. Okay, I'll ask ChatGPT to draw a dragon. I will ask it to that's probably clearer. Okay, I'll ask it to draw a dragon, but in a line style that I'm doing as well, just so that there's no like unfairness that it has to generate color or more detail. All right, a simple line drawing in cartoon style of a dragon. All right, you ready? Prompt. Not now, ChatGPT. It just wanted me to rate it, by the way. That's literally what that pop-up was. Hey, rate ChatGPT. You really don't want me to. And look, I know this program. I know ChatGPT has other utilities and uses. It's great. But 4.0 still can't draw as fast as a professional cartoonist. Okay, I'm done. How you going, ChatGPT? Still generating? Yeah, still going? Cool. Looks kind of all right. Well, I'll let you decide which one is better. Thanks for the requests. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Um, Steve Hop says, "Draw me a badass ripple." I don't even know what that means. Ripple. Um, okay, I'm not sure. I might have to come back to that one. Okay, Bear Edwards says, "Human fly." All right, great. That's a fun one, and it requires a bit of creativity, which is great. All right, ChatGPT, draw a human fly. Simple line art, cartoon style. All right, ready? Three, two, one, go. How much? As in like Jeff Goldblum in the 80s? Okay, so first of all, that's a human fly. I don't know what the fuck this is. Um, Hi, ChatGPT. I'm just wondering when I said, okay, all right, you know what it is? This is dumb. All right. I'm gonna do another one. Thank you, by the way. All right, a human fly. We're gonna do we're gonna do one more human fly, and then I'm gonna do Lil Friedman's A Kid Making a Sandwich. Okay. So a human fly, a human fly, a human fly. Because GPT did not do that right. A human fly in simple line drawing style, cartoon style. You know what? Fuck it. In the style of Jason Chatfield, because you've already scraped my art and my style. Why not use it? A human fly in simple cartoon drawing style, in the style of Jason Chatfield. Ready? Go. I'll even do something different. Oh, wow. Okay. ChatGPT said, I couldn't generate images for that request because it violates our content policies. Well, luckily for you guys, I don't have any fucking content policies. So here's a human fly again. You're welcome. Um, Another request we have Nora Calvert. You said draw a septic tank with Trump crawling out of it. Okay, so I didn't mention this at the start, but I have kind of a um, uh, let's say a no politics, no Trump policy in this. I could draw Trump doing stuff all day long. I actually do get paid to do that as well sometimes. So not. I just want to not talk about him for 30 minutes of my day. Um, okay, two pencils having a date. Here's what I'm going to do, and this is just me showing off at this point. But I'm going to get ChatGPT to draw a cartoon of two pencils having a date. Simple, black and white, line style. Okay, you ready? I'm going to do this with a pen in each hand. Okay, because this is what 20 years of being a cartoonist looks like versus this piece of technology. You ready? Go. All right. This is fun. Done. How you going, ChatGPT? Oh, you still going? Oh, okay. All right, I guess I'll keep adding to mine. There you go. I can add a heart as well. Still going? Oh, you're still going. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe we can draw them at a restaurant with a candelabra, a table, maybe some wine. Hmm. Anyway, cool. Nice one. Well, yeah, there's a couple of pencils and a date. Um, what else? A loving grandmother as meditation mindset. I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm sorry. Another one. Ooh, here we go. ChatGPT's human fly didn't even have a fly. Yeah, true. Okay, kid makes a sandwich. Lil, that's a good one. Oh, Steve Harper, ripple effect. Yeah, okay. All right. Steve Harper has requested, can you draw a badass ripple? A ripple effect, he's clarified. Okay. ChatGPT. draw a line drawing in black and white, cartoon style, of a ripple. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm done. How you doing? Are you still going? Okay, I guess I'll keep drawing then. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, well, I was finished a while ago. Okay, let's do another one. By the way, I recycle all this paper, don't panic. Um, we have another one which was a kid making a sandwich. Thanks, Lil. All right, let's do a kid making a sandwich. Now, for this one, I'm gonna be as like clear as possible. They always say be very clear with your prompts. Be as comprehensive as you possibly can. All right, so a drawing in cartoon style, black and white line art of a kid making a sandwich. Okay, that's the prompt, and we're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, kid making a sandwich. Ketchup bottle, salami, some cheese, knife, stuff everywhere. He's splishing, he's splashing, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's got a chair. How you doing, ChatGPT? Oh, you still going? You still generating? That's fun. We'll wait. It's cool. We'll just keep waiting. That's cool. Um, yeah, okay. We really don't have time, but thank you. Anyway, that's a kid making a sandwich. All right. Um, there was something that Oliver Berkman wrote today on his fantastic newsletter, and the newsletter is called The Imperfectionist. And I love Oliver Beckman. I think I've maybe read everything he's ever written. He's fantastic. Um, and yes, Bear Edwards, I can see your comment. The sadistic round, a horse riding a bike, playing a French horn. You know, those are all the hardest things in the world to draw. I'll still do it. Um, he said one thing that's missing from these discussions about AI is any consideration of aliveness. He said, yet I think it might be the key to understanding how to think and feel about AI, how to respond to it, how to integrate it into our lives or not, and how to ensure as technology marches on that we don't lose sight of what really matters for a meaningful, productive life. Most obviously, aliveness is what generally feels absent from the written and visual outputs of ChatGPT and its ilk, even when they're otherwise of high quality. I'm not claiming I couldn't be fooled into thinking AI writing or art was made by a human. I'm sure I already have been. But that when I realize something's AI, either because it's blindingly obvious or when I find out, it no longer feels so alive to me. And that this change in my feelings about it, it's not irrelevant. It means something. I completely agree with him. As soon as I know that something's made by AI, like a film or a song or something, it it just loses. There's just a deadness to it. It just feels kind of, oh wow, that's an impressive thing. Wow, what a thing that it can do. And then it just is sapped of all of its uniqueness. I just feel very strongly about that. All right, let's do some more drawings. We still have 9 minutes left, so we have some time. And yes, the grand finale will be a horse riding a bike playing a French horn. Bear, you savage. Okay. But before then, all right, a dog stealing a hamburger. That's a good one. All right. A cartoon of a dog stealing a hamburger in basic black line drawing style. A cartoon, remember. All right. Are we ready? Dog stealing a hamburger. How you doing, ChatGPT? Still generating? Still going, huh? Well, I've just drawn a dog stealing a hamburger. Maybe I can add some more detail. I don't know. Still going? You're still going? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I win this one again. Cool. Yeah, no, you're done. All right. So here's the last one. It's well, actually, second last one. Um, it's gonna be funny. A New York City rat playing pickleball. Now, listen, as a pickleball player, I'm offended that you would think that rats could get any court time in this city. But let's try it, okay? Let's do a cartoon drawing of a rat playing pickleball in New York City. It's a New York City rat in basic black and white line style cartoon. All right, let's go. You ready? Rat playing pickleball. Let's do it. And of course, he's an NYC rat, so of course there's a slice of pizza at his feet, ready for him. He's just synced it. There we go. New York rat playing pickleball. How are we doing, ChatGPT? Oh, you're still going? Cool. That's really fun. You haven't even started yet. I'm finished. All right. I guess I win that round. All right. Well, let's do the big final one. Thanks to Bear Edwards. ChatGPT is still going. Still going. Way to go. Um, okay. Let's see. This is ridiculous. Bear Edwards has requested the sadistic round. A horse riding a bike, playing a French horn. All right, let's do it. I'm down. A black and white line art drawing of a horse riding a bike, playing a French horn. Cartoon style, black and white, basic line art. You ready? Okay, this one is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's do it. Bang. All right, horse. It's playing a French horn. How do you play a French horn with hooves? It's not the first time I've asked that question. Okay. ChatGPT hasn't even fucking started yet. But okay, I'll keep going. All right, there we go. It's a horse riding a bike playing the French horn. We finished at exactly the same time. All right, well, maybe that's it. Make it as complicated and stupid as possible, but still, I think I did okay. I think this was more interesting than this one. Look how boring this looks. Boo. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. This was another edition of Draw Me Anything. I have some really special guests lined up, like the recent Pulitzer Prize winning cartoonist Ann Telnes. She's going to be on the show. Show. I just called it a show. Um, so I'm going to be interviewing Anne, and we're going to be drawing together. I also have Nishant Jain, which is one of my favorite cartoon illustrators on Substack. He does the sneaky posts, like tiny drawings. And I am going to be on Alex Dobrensky. I never know how to pronounce his last name. I'm so sorry, Alex. Alex has a fantastic Substack that you definitely should subscribe to. But next Tuesday at noon, Alex Dobrenko. I will be with Alex Dobrenko live. It is a show. Yeah, thanks, Michael. I guess it is a show. And I also have some other live drawing people lined up. It's going to be really fun. Um, this today was just a reaction to everyone saying that artists are done and AI is gonna eat our lunch, and it is. But I like to think that there's still some life in the old dog left, whatever that means. I am very passionate about this issue, and I hope you enjoyed me going toe to toe with a robot for 30 minutes. I'm not even tired. I could do this all day. All right, this is Captain America signing off. Thank you for thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye.